You know, it's a bit jarring when you go and read a series online, and at first it's obvious, there's scanlations, or someone has taken the time and energy to translate from the original Japanese volumes. But then you have it to where people get lazy and they put up flipped editions of the same series. Editions that came out years back. Now, at one point, Viz actually released a lot of their stories in a comic book-like format, where each single chapter would be in like a comic book, basically. 20 pages, roughly the same for a comic, and they probably inserted some ads and shit there too. Or so I would, expect that to be. But this is what happened with Inuyasha Volume 9. Scanning site-wise. Now, if that's how Volume 9 really looks, probably not. They probably still have the sound effects in English, I'm guessing. Unless the new versions did away with that and put the sound effects back to being their original Japanese onomatopoeias. So, what is it about this volume? So, first half of the volume centers around a character called Peach Man, who is a human that's basically turned into a demon by the Jikon Shard. And I don't mean like turned in the sense of like their entire genetic makeup was altered by the jewel, but turned by the sense of just the fact that the guy lost his humanity the minute he started eating people. Because the minute you start eating people and start doing acts of cannibalism, to me that's the second your humanity is just gone. And this is the second time also we see Inuyasha in his full human form. The first time was around I think Volume 2. So we saw that, or 3. One of those two. Now, quite honestly, the best stuff happens in the second half of this volume. We get Miroku talking to Inuyasha about what it means to have the whole power of the Jikon Jewel Shard. How Miroku points out that every single being that gets its power starts going mad, and is he, by meaning Inuyasha, going to still regain his conscience, or will he succumb to the power of the Jikon Jewel Shard? And we finally get introduced to one of my favorite characters, Sango and Kirara. And Sango, witnessing the destruction and demise of her Exterminator clan. Also learning that her clan was the original bearers of the Jikon Jewel Shard, but then they passed it over to Kikyo because, she could purify it. And since they know she died, they're like, we need to wait for someone else who can also purify it. So it's as, their stronghold. And clever fucking Naraku is like, yeah, all of your Exterminator family members and clansmen, whatever, are all dead. They got attacked by a huge horde of yokai and demons and other shit, led by a half-breed named Inuyasha. And to me, that sets up very well with Sango thinking that Inuyasha is this just evil monster that just came on through and knew where the shard was, and was just like, yeah, I'm gonna bring this armada with me and just fucking attack. But what she doesn't know is that armada was mainly summoned by the jewels themselves, because all these demons are like, shit, we'll just go and hit this location. More than likely, though, it was probably Naraku who enforced that armada to do that. That's what I'm thinking, because, you know, Naraku is a very coy individual, and right now he is utilizing Sango's grief, seeing the death of her brother, death of her father, you know, the fact that her brother got controlled, and her brother, by being controlled, slaughtered all the other top exterminators while they're on their mission. So, yeah. But I'm also going to wonder how is she going to react when she's going to clearly see that Kirara is not going to attack Inuyasha. So, it makes me wonder how Volume 10 is going to be written. Alright, well, with that being said, what did you guys think of Inuyasha Volume 9? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when new videos come out for Inuyasha, well, my reading of the Inuyasha manga volumes on Sundays, which I will try to get out on time if I can. Alright, y'all stay blessed.